Alright, what's going on, guys? Back again today with another video, and as promised, it is the second feature from my clan battle weekend. Again, come and play because I've been busy. So what are we looking at? We're looking at the Quad Hog deck. And again, you may notice I'm in AZ screen record. Again, this is where I save my replays. Again, recording inception, recording within a recording app. It's very deep. But as you can see here, I have 5 games. One of them is really short. The fourth one's really short, so, I don't know if that really counts. But yeah, we're just going to jump right into it. Again, I'll post the decks that we're using beside this. I have to turn this down. There we go. Great. And yeah, this is the first time we used it. And again, we had pretty good success with this. I don't know what our record was, but we only lost like 3 games, I think, out of about 15. So that's a pretty good record. There's a lot of fun to play too. A lot of these decks for clan battles, I find they have to be fun. Otherwise, I don't really want to play them. But yeah, as you can see here, Furnace Mega Minion start. I believe I was running the Furnace. I don't remember. And E-Barbs are still a part of this deck. Why not? Like trolling around with some E-Barbs. Double E-Barbs. Manage the Fireball so the Wizard doesn't get out of shot. One E-Barb is going to go to the tower. He's going to rocket. I guess he hit the E-Barb. He's going to rocket the one E-Barb, didn't get the other one. This Fire Spirit's going to help out a little bit. And then they're going to get Rage, and we Fireball. We didn't really have a lot. This deck, I think, is a little bit spell heavy. I'm not sure. I'll have to check again. I haven't even looked at the deck we've been using before I started this episode. Probably should have, but oh well. I know one of us is running the Rage spell, and I believe the heal is still part of it, because Quad Hog heal is actually quite strong. So we don't have the greatest start like most of our videos, or the video yesterday. We don't have the greatest start. Here we see a barrel. I believe this is arrowed. Nope, we're going to let it happen. Okay, really good play here. Try not to leave barrels alone, I guess. I don't know why we didn't deal with that. Don't ask me. I'm not sure. But yeah. So we made a couple questionable decisions, but it made the replay super fun at least. So I guess that's half the battle. I play an Inferno Dragon. I don't have anything else to play. And again, Inferno Dragon did a lot of work. I've started to appreciate it a little bit more. Still probably a pretty useful card in decks and stuff. But hey, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not as bad as it could be. We split our hogs there, and we do manage to get one hog on the tower. Our heal is pretty questionable, but whatever. On the other side, we are getting a lot of damage done. Probably should have healed that one if anything. But my Inferno Dragon is going to kind of lock onto the Wizard, get some damage. But right now we're dealing with a really bad split push. And again, I apologize for the notifications. I couldn't really control them when I was recording. Still haven't figured out Do Not Disturb. So yeah, dealing with the split push, we are gonna lose that fire tower. We kind of talked about it. We're like, yeah, we may as well just lose that. We were playing in the same room. It is so much easier to play clan battle in the same room, trust me. And then we just kind of quad hog, log, and then the rocket. But he does miss one, so we aren't having to deal with as much of a counterattack. I swear to God, if he arrows. Why didn't he arrow the barrel? I don't know why he does that. It's very annoying. They're going to come with their own double hog. We're like, whoa, that's unique. And we felt them a little bit on that. But this was the first time we tried it. We didn't really know what to expect. 32 seconds left. It doesn't look great. 727 left on one tower, full health on the other. And we've lost one of our towers and head damage done to our king tower. But here we go with the quad hog. It's really important the way we played this. Had we played these all at the same time, we would have been in a little bit more trouble. So we just go all in, and because that last hog got logged, the Valkyrie didn't run toward all the hogs and splash them all. So right now we know we're losing that fire tower, but we're like, we're all in on this push, and then we get the win. It was literally just like one push, murked them. We kind of been sitting on it the whole game. They weren't really expecting it, and we ended up taking the first win just because we murked them with the hogs. So yeah, that's basically what we did for the rest of the games. We just kind of defended for the first minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half, and then we just absolutely put the pedal on the gas and tried to make quad hog work. I don't think we had a quad hog rush that failed. I'll say that, and I'll find something in the replay. But I'm pretty sure most of them actually worked, which is really good for saying, it's clan battle, that a lot of things can happen with certain decks. But yeah, jumping back into it again, quad hog. So Mirror, no clone in this because cloned hogs are just kind of dumb. Really no point. Something like a Goblin Barrel you clone kind of makes sense because they have that much elixir, as much health anyways. But the whole point of the hog is supposed to stay alive for a little bit so you can beat it down. So there's an early fireball, prediction fireball. Didn't really work out, but we are going to get some damage. My Lumberjack, which is another card I really enjoyed, did some nice amount of work. This is where we're like, but I dropped my Inferno Dragon to save the day. I fireball everything else backwards so my Inferno Dragon stay alive a little bit longer. They zapped. That was a really weird time to zap because my Inferno Dragon hadn't heated up. Had they waited for like nowish or like midpoint of the golem, that would have been a lot better. They probably would have taken out the tower. But hey, I'm not going to tell people how to play. Well, I mean, I am, but not during the game at least. So my Inferno Dragon's going to survive and flap his cute little wings over there. We're going to drop a double hog. So this is something we did do. We did mix it up with the double hog. And we get a sick freeze here. We're going to munch that tower. That was absolutely clutch freeze timing. But we do have an insanely scary looking counter push. Hopefully I fire. We're gonna arrow, and then if I fireball, it's still value. I don't think I do fireball. I'm gonna drop a furnace instead. We know we were probably gonna take a little bit of damage, and that was a pretty good trade. I mean, we took a little bit of damage at the start for that, but we completely wiped it at tower with an excellently played freeze spell. So that is another thing you can throw in quad hog freeze with heal. Oh, it's a nasty thing. Now we figured out. Oh crap, we're playing somebody with the Royal Giant. We love those. We dropped a lot of E-barbs on that, like a lot. Good thing we healed them back up because that bomber would have killed us. Same with that log. The bomber kill held them in place. One of them did actually manage to heal all the way back up, and we're gonna need some really good chip damage off this. Again, heal spell's a pretty fun card if you can make it work, but it is a little bit risky. I was talking with somebody with them, and I honestly thought at the time that if heal spell was going to become viable, they would have to heal towers or something like that, but or buildings even. But like honestly, the way I played in these clan challenges and as much fun as I've had, and as much success as I had with it so far, I don't think it needs that. I'll take that back. They have their own quad hog. We get a fairly decent fireball, and this is not a bad free spell except for the fact nothing's dealing with it. So I have to drop my lumberjack because he froze. My partner froze. He drops his mega. And we clean that up fairly well. Not looking really great right now. 206, 612. Any type of direct damage will kill that. He rages. My lumberjack's in a rage, but rage doesn't stack along with poison. That's another issue I kind of have. I think honestly rage should stack, or I mean poison should stack, because I mean if you send two fireballs at the same time, they stack. It's not like only one of them does damage. So I think damage spells like that should stack. Maybe speed spells like rage and stuff like that shouldn't. That's all right, but like man, let the rage spell stack. Hashtag free. Not the rage spell, holy crap, let the poison spell stack. And right now we're in a little bit of trouble, but good thing we drop all four of our hogs. We don't think we're going to pull this off. They drop the Ewis and they log, but we rage and we manage to get just enough damage, and all four of those hogs are just going to go absolutely crazy on the tower. That was their goal, and do I drop a heal spell? I do drop the heal spell, and that's going to help them chip so much more damage out the tower. If that Ewis hadn't been there, it would have been a lot nastier for them, but we managed to completely turn the game on its head with those quad hogs in that last second hog rider rush. I honestly did not remember if I won this game. I was like, oh my god, look how much time's left. Did we win this game? But we did. Now we go completely insane with the E-barbs. Good thing they dropped the bomb in a really bad spot. It wasn't being protected by the golem, so we managed to completely wipe out the golem. He drops his lumberjack, and I think we take that. And again, sorry for the notifications. Now we're going to freeze it. I don't know why, but we froze it. They come with their double hogs. We have to clean that up, E-barbs, and my partner mirrored his freeze, which allows us to kind of survive a little bit longer. Had he not done that, we would have been in a little bit of trouble. Right now, we're just trying to cycle back to our quad hogs. I believe we dropped them here. We kind of say, screw it, we're going to go all in. No, we don't. Okay. I don't know when we dropped the quad hogs. It must be soon. I know we dropped them on the right side. I think. I could be completely wrong about that. We're just trying to save up. Now they drop the golem. Quad hog now? Nope. Complete overreaction with the E-barbs. I don't know how we won this game. We're doing a lot of defending. E-barbs, you know what, really good for defending. I like E-barbs. The only element I like about E-barbs is the Defend Royal Giant, which is my least favorite card. We almost got murked by that, but now we have a fairly nice split, and now we drop our hogs. And I believe a rage spell is going to come down. There's only 3 hogs, but we do manage to completely wipe out the tower with the final push. A lot of units built up from defending. So E-barbs are a really good counter pushing card because they will wipe the Royal Giant and then still almost have, still have a lot of health and they'll be able to push the tower. So yeah, that was pretty good. That was my second game, so we're almost halfway through. Third quad hog. That was a pretty close one again. A lot of close, fun, stressful, I might add, battles. But I mean, clan battles are not really worth anything. I mean, if you lose, there's no real punishment. So that's the fun element. If they started making them for trophies or had a league, it wouldn't be nearly as fun because people would take it a lot more seriously. But I really like the fun aspect of this. Oh, that was an actual notification I got this time. Wow, weird. But yeah, I actually like the fun aspects of the clan battles. I think Supercell did a really good job. I know the community was really asking for a lot of content. The game kind of stagnated. A lot of YouTubers were kind of irritated at that because that's how they made their living. But now, you know what? Kudos to Clash Royale. Kudos to Supercell. They've really done really good things with the game. Right now, I have to deal with the poison. I dropped my trusty Lumberjack again. One of my favorite cards right now, honestly. And it's going to survive both the ice spirits, both the fire spirits, and it's going to do a nice number on the golem. And we're going to get an ice rage spell. I don't know what the point of that freeze spell was. I don't know, honestly, but whatever. And they're going to arrow that, and that means that the E-barbs are actually going to survive. I think we don't manage to take out the furnace. Kind of a bit of an overreaction. I think the furnace probably would have dealt with it. But hey, I'm not going to tell people how to play during the game. That's not very smart. And unfortunately, I didn't place the Inferno Dragon in a good enough spot to tank the fire spirits, and that Mega is going to blast it down. And we knew we were in trouble then. But at the same time, we did manage to get E-barbs on that fire tower. I healed, which, you know, it was alright. Got us a couple extra swings, which will help us in the end. But now I have to deal again with another kind of push here, and it's not great. I believe I'll probably drop my Lumbee. Yep, drop my trusty Lumbee. Just have to wait for the timing of that. Make sure that the tower is locked on the skeletons, and he wipes the skeletons out before you drop the Lumbee. Little details like that, you know, separate good and great players. I'm not saying I'm a great player. I'm just saying, you know, I have a general idea how to play. Double Rage Spell. 2 Hogs are going to go to absolute town on this tower. We don't know why they didn't play anything quicker. Maybe they couldn't. That was an excellent freeze spell. Again, freeze spell is so clutch for us in this. And we're going to manage to chip the pump down a lot because the lower health Hog is not having like as much damage done to it. And at the same time, we fireball, take out that fire tower. And that is just a fantastic event for us. I don't think we played Quad Hog. I wonder if we Quad Hogged them to finish them off. I can't remember. Either way, double Hog and Rage. Man, Hogs with spells can be extremely deadly. That Rage spell is going to be kind of annoying because it's going to help the Musketeer out and stop being targeted, which makes us have to drop the Mega Minion and take a little bit more damage than we would have wanted from the Musketeer. But again, my Inferno Dragon, who is the MVP of both these games, is going to melt absolutely everything down. New appreciation for the Inferno Dragon, trust me. And we're gonna clean up the Golem quite tidily. He drops the Dragon, but the good thing the E-Barb's gonna take for that. Fire Spirits, I managed to distract him with my Lumberjack because I figured, hey, by the time it dies, it'll be Rage. I don't know if they're in the Rage spell there. They didn't manage to take out the Valkyrie, which is kind of a bummer, but it's whatever. And this is when we come with the Quad Hogs. So there we can see 2 level 8, 2 level 7s with a Rage spell. Those things were minions were kind of annoying, but we are going to manage to pretty much do a huge number on the tower. And, you know, 3 Hogs Rage. Man, it's going to take out the tower. At the same time, look at the health on our bottom tower there. Let's go back just a little bit. You can see that we were at 134. I didn't believe it, but this Lumberjack, Valkyrie, Fire, Spirit push absolutely murder our tower. And you know what? That Lumberjack alone did so much work. I didn't believe my partner when he said we only have 134 left in the tower because I was so focused on our Hogs. We almost lost that game. Had we not Quad Hogged, we could have been in a little bit more trouble. All right, we're going to move on to our 4th and second last one. This is an extremely short one, as the recording time might have hinted. But we're gonna play Sergio and Mauricio 28 from Los Reyes. I don't know if I said that right. I'm terrible at other languages, but hey, forgive me. But yeah, so we're gonna wait again, play nice and slow and start. We might have gone a little bit more aggressive with the Hogs this time because if it's only a minute and 28, then yeah, that was a questionable play right there. I'm not gonna lie. Last time I checked, Mini Pekka, you know, isn't countered by Hog Rider as much, and that means we're gonna get, you know, this is a fairly hefty push here. We fireball, which isn't a bad play. I believe the P.E.K.K.A. is going to get... Yeah, they healed it up. We dropped E-Barbs just in time. Otherwise, I might have taken a chance to see if the P.E.K.K.A. hit the tower. But then we rage our E-Barbs again, and they Lightning, which is a pretty good play. That's a good elixir. 6 or 6. Lightning can be used for that. Rocking's a fair trade too. Or Rocking. Rocket is. I know some people that just use the Rocking on buildings. You have to be flexible with your cards. If you get stuck in that mindset, it can honestly, you know, screw you over. I tried to heal the Fire Spirit. I thought that would work, but apparently it will not. So don't heal Fire Spirits just around the tower. That wouldn't have been a bad trade, honestly. Like I would have been fine with it. The second Fire Spirit did survive with full health, but the first one still got taken out. Here we see the first signs of maybe a Lavaloon deck with the balloon. The arrow, predictive arrow, didn't really work because my Inferno Dragon's just an absolute beast and can't be killed by arrows. Come on. And out of that, we get a fairly solid push here. Two E-Barbs, some Hogs, and we're going to absolutely munch this tower. I believe I know what happened this game. I believe my Inferno Dragon locked on and absolutely murdered things. So there goes Paul, the Inferno Dragon. He gets zapped. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to eat this thing for breakfast. And we get the 3-ball and the sarcastic fireball at the end. Again, Paul, the Inferno Dragon. What a worker. What a worker. All right, now on to our final game. I don't think there's anything special. Again, the only special game really yesterday was the finale. I don't have a finale for Quad Hog, unfortunately. There's no teleport spell. That'd be sick, though. But I am hopefully going to do my card concept deck sometime, or video sometime. It's been in the works. I just haven't really gotten around to it. And as you can see there, an interesting little mechanic there. So we fireball, and that managed to push the miner just enough with enough health that it pushed itself onto the king tower. I thought that was cool. Right now, really good lumberjack placements. The lumberjacks in the front, heal spells down. So we're going to absolutely do a number on that tower. Lumberjack's going to survive and then get taken out by the tower, which allows our Hog, who had been sucked back and healed previously, just to go to the tower and do an absolute number on it. So that's a really good start from us. Again, we're fine playing double Hogs at the start, but quad Hogs at the start, that's just not cool. And I mean, we need the double elixir to be able to add the spells to it. So that was the whole point. Kind of wait till double elixir if you want to add the spells. If you feel risky and ballsy enough to go quad Hog right at the start, sure. But it works a lot better if you have the ability to freeze, poison, or something like that. I'm surprised that rocket didn't hit the tower. Look, the mechanics may look like that, but at the same time, we're going over there and wailing on the tower again. Interesting zap spell, not going to be enough, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying, because 167 is, it's a fireball range, and, a better zap would have been okay, but we're just going to bite the bullet, fireball that down, and we have a really good stranglehold in this deck. They're laughing, they're BMing us, I don't know why, because they're losing, but whatever, hey, it's fine. Here comes Paul the Inferno Dragon again. He's going to get supported by my Lumberjack. But Paul the Inferno Dragon is going to march all the way over there, and he's going to unfortunately die a painful death. He's going to do a little bit of frying, and right now, I remember this game. My partner thought it'd be absolutely hilarious to troll, and then they dropped all that in our face. I was like, what are you doing? If we lose this game, I'm going to be pissed. Like, that's not funny. I don't find that funny. But, whatever. These E-Barbs, one of them, man, if that other one had gotten sucked back, we would have been in trouble. So, the other one dies, the other one decides, hey, sub in, I got you, bruh, sub in. That log is unfortunately going to push Henry the E-Barb to his death. And they do come back with a Goblin Barrel and a minor push. It's a fairly good push, except for the fact that our King Towers are activated, which helps us shut that down a lot better. Otherwise, I realistically could have taken out a tower. But now we're just waiting. They decided to rock it. They're going to clean that tower. They're going to try it. They activate our King Tower, but it doesn't really matter. As you can see, all those skellies drop. Good zap spell, a rage spell there. And those quad hogs are going to go to absolute town on that. And the Mega Minion is just kind of going to waltz in from the back and smash the tower. So yeah, that's going to be the end of that replay. And that is actually going to be the end of the episode. Actually, that's a lie. That is a lie. I have something I meant to add. We did get our 10-win clan battle chest. Unfortunately, Vis 19-2, as you can see here, wasn't active. What a noob. He was away at ChemCon. Oh, sorry. I try to take the time just to chirp him a little bit with the slash face. But yeah, I'm going to just show you the opening because, it's a big deal. Unfortunately, nothing really great out of it. I'm going to pause it here when it gets to the end. But yeah, my epic card was a balloon. No legendary spells, unfortunately. But I mean, honestly, right now, those chests are for the goal for me. I'm trying to save up, trying to make sure I can kind of get all my cards on an even playing field. But yeah, that's basically going to be it for me today. Thank you very much again if you're still watching this. Next video I hope to post will be the Bandit Dark Prince deck, as referred to me by EBGs, I believe. Oh, I didn't get that wrong. That wasn't Smash. I think it was EBGs. So that'll hopefully be next. If you're still watching this, I'd like to thank you very much for your time, as always. And I'd like to remind you guys to keep calm and clash on, my friends. Peace.